Hello everyone, I am Tanvi Devangan and today we'll see how to configure this voice over IP phones in Cisco packet tracer. So it will consist of this router, switch and this IP phones connected with it. And now we'll see how these connections are to be done one by one. So I'm here one new file, and in this first we'll select this router. Then we'll select one switch. Then here we have to go to this end devices and select this IP phones. So I am taking here 5 IP phones. And to connecting this, here I'm using the connection wire, and here I'm using this straight through cable Ethernet, which is uh, we have to connect to this fast Ethernet. And then again we have to select the same cable and click on the option switch and then connect to this fast Ethernet, and then we'll do the same for all the other devices. Okay. Now similarly we will connect the switch and the router. Now we'll select this phone and do the connection here. Okay, now the connections are done. Now we'll go to this router and go to this configuration, and here we'll go to this interface. Here it is shown this fast Ethernet. We'll select it, and then we'll check this port status and click it on. Now we have to give this IP address. So here I'm giving the IP address 30.20.10.1, and the subnet mask will be automatically given. Then now we have to go to this command line interface, and here we have to we can see here this IP address here is already been given. So we will do first exit from here. So we'll type EX. Then after that we have to give this ephone configuration. For this we have to write IP DHCP full ephone. Then after that we have to uh, type network, which is by default starts with 0. So we'll type here 30.20.10.0. Also we have to give the subnet mask. So I'll type here 255.0.0.0. After that we have to give this option. So option I will type, which is option 150. And the IP is 30.20.10.1. And we have to also set default, and this default is our IP address, which is 30.20.10.1. And after that we have to do exit from here. So we'll type EX. Then we have to come to telephony service. So telephony service we have to give. After that we have to give this maximum ephone. So I'll type here max ephone, which is 5. Also we sorry, here is spelling mistake, so I'll type it again. Max ephone, it's 5. Then also have to give max dial number, so that will be 5 again. So max dial number I have given. Now I have to type IP source address. So IP source address, we know that it is 30.20.10.1. Along with it, we have to assign the port, and this port is 2000, which is fixed for the Cisco packet tracer. Now we'll do the enter, and we have to auto assign this. So we'll auto assign here 4 to 6. Then we have to do auto assign again 1 to 4, 1 to 5. Okay, after that we have to do exit from here, so I'll tap ex. Then after we have to give this dial number. So first I will do for the first phone, so I'll type here e phone. Here we have to give this e phone dial number, so e phone dial number here for the first one, we'll give the number. Let's take the number 5. So here we have given the number to the first extension. Now similarly we have to give to all, so again I will type your ephone dial number 2, and this will be number you have to type first. Then let's take the number is 130. After that we have to give similarly to this third one, so I'll type your ephone dial number 3, and I will type the number first, and then I'll give it let's say it's 195. After that I'll do the same for the fourth one, e4 die number 4, and then I have to give this number, let this number being 216. This number you can take randomly, and then ephone dial number 5, and we have to assign the number here, and let this last number be 325. Okay, now we have to do enter. Now we have completed here this uh, commands for the router. Now we'll go to the switch and do the command line interface here, and then first for the enabling the switch we have to do enter and type en. After that type config t, and then we have to do this interface range. So this sorry, interface range here we have to type, and this interface range here is 0/1 to 24, as we have 24 ports in the switch. And then we have to type switch port mode access, and then we have to do enter, and again we will type here switch port and voice VLAN 1, then do enter. After that we have done all this connections and this commands we have given. Now we'll wait for a while, so till that this orange dots turns green, and also we can do this fast forward. As we can see, this all this orange dots turn green here, and will check here if this configuration is done. So we can see that here this gateway and this line number is also set for this IP phone 2 as well as for this, and here we can see for all this phones this line number and gateway has been set. So this configuration is completely done here. So let's check one by one that if we can connect this two phones. So we'll click on the phone and come to this GUI, and here if I click on ringing, so here I can connect this phone with any other phone. So here I have taken this IP phone 2 and let's take this IP phone 3. Now I will make this two phones in the same screen so that we can see this upcoming and receiving call. Okay. Now if I dial five, phone is ringing. So if I pick up the call, we can see this, the phone, both the phones are connected. So here we can say this voice over IP phone is working properly. Or with selecting other phones, we can check whether these are working or not. So we'll go to this GUI, and also let's check with this IP phone 4, and I'll make this both the phones in the same screen so we can understand it properly. Now let's dial from this phone. So this is ringing, and we can, if we pick the call, we can see this both the phones are connected. So okay guys, we have seen this total configuration of this voice over IP phones. Thank you so much.